guys, welcome back, and as always, thank you for your support. And those who have been loyal for so long, you have no idea how much I appreciate you. You know, we don't always feel the same every day. Some days we are good and cheerful, and other days we are not. And that applies to all of us, to you and to me. Most people, however, are fickle. Immediate gratification is what they want. The more salacious, the better. And if you can't give them the dirt, they move along. Well, to dish on the dirt and still remain a little truthful, or as close to the truth as possible, takes a bit of time and effort. I don't sit and watch other channels all day, change their content a little, and even take screenshots of their videos and use it as my own. No, I actually subscribe to 2 newspapers, 1 magazine, buy and order others, read books, send email, etc. to collect my content, with the occasional reference to what another creator said or posted, in which case I do say that I'm commenting on their video. But never mind. The thing is that although we don't really know one another, many of you have become like friends, like regular visitors. And if I don't see your names in the comment section, I do wonder where you are, whether you are okay, and so on. And it is those who are sticking to me through my bad days and my good, through the salacious gossip and the more serious discussions, through the moans and the groans and through the laughter, whom I truly appreciate. And I really want you to know that I notice you and thank you. So, on to our royal news. Okay, so slowly but surely things do leak and the truth does come out. Remember, we were all wondering what was going on behind the scenes with this whole Frogmore lease issue. Remember, we spoke about how the royals pay less rent on their grace and favour homes because they are contractually bound to maintain the properties to a certain degree, and because most of these properties are large and often grade 2 homes, it costs quite a bit to maintain. Often, when large renovations are required, they will strike a deal with the Crown Estate Commission and the repairs are offset against the rental. This is nothing strange. If you own a rental home, well, at least here in my country, you are responsible to maintain everything you use. For example, if a toilet becomes blocked or the button or handle stops working or the ball valve needs replacing, well, then you as the tenant is responsible because you are using that toilet every day. However, if the roof suddenly springs a leak, it is the owner's responsibility. However, if the owner can't afford it or maybe lives very far away, they can agree that the tenant pays for it and the cost will be offset against the monthly rent. It happens, just like it happened with Prince Andrew when he forked out £7 million to make structural repairs to Royal Lodge shortly after he paid £2 million to secure a 75-year lease. Yes, for a while he paid no rent and then he paid £200 per week. And this is completely understandable. However, now it has come out that Harry and Meghan also stopped paying rent after they supposedly paid the 2.4 million for the refurbishment back. Now that I do not understand at all. According to the Mail on Sunday, palace officials confirmed on Friday or Saturday that the lump sum payment wiped out the couple's rental obligation. Now, firstly, the 2.4 million was not for structural damage, but for structural changes, namely to change it from apartments back into a single one-family dwelling. But never mind, changes were still largely structural. But whereas Andrew used his own 7 million, the Harkles didn't. That 2.4 million came from the Crown Estate, money which actually belongs to the country, to the state, and to the people. It is estimated that the property as it stands now will cost about £230,000 per year to rent. So 3 years rent basically comes to £690,000. But the Crown Estate is refusing to comment on the other conditions of the lease, saying it is private. Okay, but if it concerns money belonging to the state and the people, then it is not private, is it? So I have questions. Harry has thus not paid rent for the property since, say, April 2020, maybe earlier. But who had been paying for maintenance, garden service, and utilities since April 2020? The Crown Estate or the royal household? It certainly wasn't Harry and Meghan. Now, if it is the Crown Estate, then how much did that come to? 100,000, 50,000, £150,000 per year? Money out of the public coffers? And what happened during the time Jack and Eugenie stayed there? I heard Harry sublet to them and collected rent from them. How much rent did he collect from them? 100,000, £150,000? And why did the commissioners of the Crown Estate lie to the public in the first place by telling them that the Sussexes would pay a commercial rate for the 5-bedroom home? What on earth is going on here? And why did I get good and very reliable information that up until a few weeks ago, Harry still had an outstanding debt on the Crown Estate books? Did Harry actually pay the 2.4 million back himself, or did Papa pay it, or a portion of it on their behalf? And now, is Harry going to sue the Mail on Sunday again for uncovering the truth? And how embarrassed are Buckingham Palace and the Crown Estate for lying to the public for 3 years now? Okay, folks, so this is a short one because I have a list of things I want to run through with you this week. And this week may be longer and tougher than anticipated, so I'm going to give it to you in short bursts. Hang in there for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm slowly but surely recovering from my 2-month-long bout of ulcerative colitis. My energy is returning and I'm back on the job. So this is going to get interesting. Okay, so until we meet again on the next one, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.